Hi, welcome to my channel. And to my new viewers, welcome. My name is Miss Wangoi Mwithathi, and today I'll be talking about those days when you feel demotivated. Stay tuned. Well, I'm making this video to just tell you sometimes feeling like this once in a while, it's normal. It doesn't make you a bad person, okay? We all go through this sort of feelings once in a while in life. As much as you see someone out there, well-dressed, looking well-composed, we all have our moments. It's just that we have a very, very nice way of hiding it or packaging ourselves so it doesn't show. In this video, I'll share why it's okay and it's normal to feel down or low sometimes. I'll also share how I navigate those days that I feel down and unmotivated. Maybe it can help someone. More like tips on how to get back to yourself. I'll give a few examples of my own experiences. Like of late, I've been feeling so down, so low. And sometimes we just don't even have someone to confide in or to talk to about. And if you're not very careful, you might end up even talking to strangers, or, you might end up talking to people who actually don't even care about what you're going through. So it's best if you have like a close friend or someone you can trust or you can rely on. For some people, they have spouses. Others, they have close family members. But one thing I can say, it can be tough if you don't have someone close enough for you to confide in, or to someone who can give you a shoulder to lean on. I've been feeling demotivated of late. Also, I've been feeling kind of exhausted. This is me actually opening up. Being a single mom has not been an easy journey. It can be quite difficult. Sometimes you expected to forge a way forward when you don't even actually know how to forge that way. You try to do businesses, sometimes they're not working. Sometimes you lose clients. All of a sudden, a hobby that you liked, you find like it's just, you're not improving, it's just going down the drain. Nothing seems to work. But these things do happen, okay? It's just that sometimes it's unfortunate that it happens all at once. So you feel sort of stuck. You feel like you're not making any difference. I've been questioning my businesses a lot, okay? Especially with what is happening in Kenya, the economy and all those things, yeah? It's affecting our businesses a lot. So I find myself asking myself if they are the right businesses, if I should change them, what am I doing wrong, what could I be, what else can I do, There's so much going on my mind. And at the same time, I'm afraid of biting more than I can chew. So sometimes you feel like you're at a standstill. This is normal. At some point, you'll also feel like you question even the relationships you have. Like, if I'm a very good parent to my friends, I feel like I'm not a very good friend. You just question everything all at once. I decided to share this emphasizing vulnerability because I believe someone else could be going through the same thing. Well, even the Bible says, whatever it is that you're going through, trust me, you're not the first one to go through it, and you won't be the last one. So I'm sure there's always someone who's just going through these low moments in life. This is just to tell you that it happens to the best of us. Feeling like you're not making any difference in life sometimes is normal, and it's okay, okay? Life is not like a straight line. Sometimes you have to go uphill, sometimes there's valleys, and you have to accommodate all those phases of life. They can happen to you financially, personally, physically, or in any form. You never know when this like sort of exhaustion or that moment when you feel demotivated, you don't know how it will affect you. It is okay to normalize those feelings. Nowadays, there's too much pressure to sort of look like everything is okay and you have everything under control. And this can break you. So you need to learn to be okay with not being okay. And you need to understand that it's normal. Pretending like everything is fine and everything is just perfect, on the other hand, is abnormal. So it's natural to feel demotivated sometimes. And it's only natural to feel exhausted. All days can't be the same. Sunday is different from Monday. So for you to have like a certain expectations for all days, well, you'd be doing yourself injustice. Don't fall into societal pressure that forces you to be perfect and productive when nothing in this world is perfect. The society can set unrealistic standards, and you need to know better than try to meet those standards. Life is not perfect for anyone. Even those people you look at and they look perfect, believe you me, they're not. We just are good at masking it. We've mastered the art of hiding, being real. Just know you're not alone in your struggles. If people were to be told to sit down and everyone to be honest and open up about their struggles, you'd be very surprised. For the past 1 week also, I've been struggling with even the tiniest of decisions. Trying to balance responsibilities for the last 1 week has been so difficult for me, and I would wake up and just feel like I'm drained. I lack energy to do anything. Sometimes I just feel like I don't want to do anything. And even if I tried to do something, I felt like I was doing more damage than I was doing any good. I feel like I'm not making any difference. But the good thing is, it only happens once in a while. It's not like an everyday feeling. Sometimes when I'm working towards financial progress, there's days I feel like I'm not moving. I'm not making any progress at all. And when I sit and I feel like I've given it my all. But at the end of the day, I feel like I don't see anything. I don't see any results. But we forget that sometimes some things take time. We forget and we beat ourselves up so much and we push ourselves too hard. You know those days that you do a lot, but you feel like you've done nothing? Well, those are supposed to be normal days. So when I go through those days, the best thing what I try to do is to slow down and make time for me. I try to shut the world outside. And that's when you'll find me enjoying a cup of tea or watching a nice movie or follow up on a series or something. For me, that helps me, like, I get out of this world that I'm feeling so exhausted. And I think my mind or my life just goes into this movie. And I'm not thinking a lot about the present. And sometimes that small lie, sometimes it can be good because you get to relax and you forget your worries and your problems. So for me, I can go for a walk, have tea, I'm a tea person, or, just sit alone with my thoughts if my thoughts are not too overwhelming. Yeah. If my friend is around, although most of the time she's never around, I can talk to her. If she's not, I try to talk to my daughter, although sometimes it's not easy. Sometimes I feel like I don't blame her. She's young. She doesn't understand some things. But if you can get that person, as I said earlier, that you can talk to, you do that. Another thing I also do is to avoid people who I feel pressurize me into doing anything. Those days I feel demotivated and exhausted, I will avoid friends or even family members who just depress me or pressure me. Protect yourself. That's one thing you need to learn. Okay. You first have to find a way to pour into your own cup so that you can be able to pour into someone else's cup. I also learn how to be careful around people and environments that I surround myself in. Don't just put yourself anywhere. And you don't sit on all tables. I learned how to walk away, and I'm still learning because, you can say like I'm done learning. I'm still learning. So not all tables are meant for you. Okay. And you need to know which tables to get out of. What I'd like to encourage you today is to start small. You don't really have to start big, just start small. If you're a coffee person, you can start by enjoying that cup of coffee. You can just have a long hot shower or sit in your bathtub. Just do something small for yourself. Learn to have self-compassion. I never used to have compassion on myself. I was so strict and I was so harsh to myself, until recently. So learn to be compassionate to yourself. Take one step at a time. If you feel you just want to lay down, just lay down. If you feel you just want to shut that world outside and just allow the day to just be about you, then so be it. Okay? If you just want silence, go where you'll find peace of mind, Take a day off if you must. Sit with your feelings. Yeah. A lot of people run away from their feelings. And they're your feelings, I tell people you can't, I catch feelings. I am one. Don't try and separate my emotional being from my physical and from my mental and from my... All of that works together to make me. So you can't run away from your feelings. You have to learn how to sit with them. Even if it's pain that you're feeling, you have to sit down and feel that pain, or else it won't go away. You'll just postpone it until further. It will still come, and you have to feel these things. Teach yourself to feel. If it's pain, feel it. Take a moment and feel that pain. It needs to be felt. Otherwise, you'll never move on from that phase that you're in. But at the end of the day, remember, you don't have to have it all figured out, okay? It's okay not to have answers. It's okay not to know everything. It's okay for you to wonder. So not knowing today or ever is okay. Nobody has everything figured out. We are all taking one day at a time. Just know you are enough just the way you are. So learn to take care of yourself. Feeling small or feeling demotivated sometimes doesn't define you, okay? When you're exhausted and you need to sit down and rest and take a moment, that doesn't define you. That doesn't mean you're lazy. It just means you're human. you need to slow down at some point and just rest. That means you're enough even in moments that you feel you're not. Just know you're enough. Okay? And if ever, because you will at some point feel like this, exhausted, demotivated, low, just remember you're not alone. Just have it at the back of your mind that everyone goes through this at some point in time in their life. Exhaustion and demotivation are part of everyone's journey. This life journey we're walking through, it's part of it. And this is because we're just humans. We're not machines, okay? We're not these AI things and whatever. We are simply humans. And humans get tired. Humans worry. We tend to overthink and all that stuff. So we need rest. And if you refuse to rest, your body will force you to rest. Admitting that you're struggling doesn't mean you're weak. It just says you're real. Nowadays, we are looking for people who are just real because there's so many fake people out here. Showing your weakness is real and there's strength in that. A young person will see that it's normal and they won't beat themselves up trying to be perfect all the time. It's okay to show imperfections. You never know whose life you will save. So take a step back if you must. Don't force yourself to be better or to impress the society. You might break yourself. Learn to enjoy the small things that we normally take for granted. And at the end of the day, remember, it's okay to be imperfect. We are all humans, and that's enough. Sometimes your imperfections make you perfect. Well, I hope this motivates someone at some point. If you'd like to see more videos like this, don't forget to like and subscribe, and you'll be notified once we upload another new video. Thank you so much for watching, and see you next time.